YouTube is a safe space for me. It always has been. It's the one place I feel like I can say whatever I want to say. There's no judgment. I can create and be as candid as I want to be. And I know that a lot of the people who follow me on YouTube watch my Instagram stories. And if you watch my Instagram stories and you see the things that I post with my iPod, then you have an idea of some of the things that have been gnawing at my soul that aren't just France. And I'm just gonna narrate the past few days because so much has changed in such a little amount of time. Like the past month, just the past 30 days, like I was thrilled with my, getting this job, and I was like, but I'm gonna tell you guys something, and I just put it on Instagram today. And I'm gonna tell it to you after I have this little update here in the middle. TBH, not sure what this next vlog is gonna be like, because it's a very weird time. I got off track a little bit with when I got my job, and I posted on the Monday instead of the Friday, because then I had something in my personal life, of course, happen. Even after everything perfect, something else terrible happens. But it's the Wednesday before I go to the US. I'm going on Friday. I started packing up my little corner of, very not a lot of stuff to take with me, because I have shirts to sleep in DC. I'm not going to New York this time. I'll go to New York in November, 100% for sure. I'm really so excited for the rest of this year now. Like, I have a busy summer planned. Lots of friends are coming to visit. My little brother's coming to here for the first time. We're gonna do some traveling together. I'm gonna take him to Belgium and Switzerland. I wanna go visit my family's house in Provence, in Avignon, in the south of France this summer. I'm going to Spain in May. I want to try and finally, we'll see if by October I'll be done with my probation period. I see planes in the sky from my apartment. I'll be done with my probation period, and I would love to take a week off of work in October to finally go to Scandinavia, to do Denmark and Sweden and Norway, and then maybe like March next year do Iceland, and then I'll take a week off to go for Thanksgiving, or maybe I won't even take a week off because my job can be remote. I can work from wherever, so things are good. My arm hurts from all this vlogging. I'm gonna go lie down outside and enjoy the sunset because it's 8 o'clock. It's still very light outside. But I'm gonna do that because tomorrow when I come home, I have so much to do tomorrow. I have to go get a COVID test. I'm gonna clean the entire apartment and do the laundry when I come back, because when I come back, I hope, we'll see if I vlog any of it. Maybe, maybe not. One of my best friends is supposed to come visit me. He's gonna be here when I get back. So I want to leave everything immaculate before that. So tomorrow's gonna be busy. Friday I'll be pooped, sleep on the plane, take a bath when I am in the US. Go to Trader Joe's. I've got my to-do list, haircut, eye doctor, dentist, FBI fingerprinting, go to Trader Joe's, get some things from my room. Pretty much everything is here, but some Bath & Body Works summer stuff that I don't have here. Yeah, so let's go outside and enjoy the sunset. I made a little bargain with myself at my kitchen table 2 or 3 months ago, I'm not sure, that if I got a job, a CDI job, to change my visa, and if something else happened in my personal life that would be like my worst nightmare, would have been the worst thing to happen while I was going through the Paris stress, I was like, fine, then that's what it is. And I was sitting in Jardin de Luxembourg. This was the Thursday before I left, and I just was listening to my heart about something. And no matter what I do, I can't negate logic. Just when I look deep in my heart, I have this answer, and I walk by, and I get these really creepy signs like that my gut feeling is right, even if it never aligns with reality. But I keep telling myself I'm super young, so maybe, this weird experience I have does happen. But all I know for sure is that, wow, France is like home now. And I loved this night before leaving, like looking at the Eiffel Tower, like France is home. The confidence to wave goodbye to the Eiffel Tower. No, I'm just gonna see you in a week, and I'm coming right back, and you're home, and not going anywhere. And all I thought about on the plane the entire time was that weird experience I had after listening to my heart in Jardin de Luxembourg. And I'm all right. Updates. We've done pretty much most of it today, and I'm going upstairs.
Go whenever you want.
Okay. I have opted. 1 second. I have opted to bring my ukulele. That's what's coming back to France. thought. And then, I was home at my parents' house, and it was actually really great because it reminded me, look, even if something you don't want to happen happens here, you've got the rest of it figured out. And I enjoyed just being there, eating a bunch of vegan junk food, watching TV shows on the big TV screen, getting a lot of my stuff done, and not believing what has happened in such a short amount of time. If you guys have been following me, like a year ago, I was still in my parents' suburban house, no sight of this job finally getting this visa done for me, completely out of hope for everything in my life. And then if you've been following my journey, like in June I ran there, and then he rescinded the job offer, and then I came back, and then my Airbnb became my apartment. And then if you've been following like the fall, like the stress of trying to find something, and then this miracle now, true unbelievable miracle of accomplishing my dream so early, so quickly, after so much crap. And I was telling one of my best friends, and my best friend who I rekindled with, like who a year ago I was not speaking to. I saw her when I went to the US, and I was telling her, like, I deserve this. I've been through so much bad stuff in my life, not just the past 3 years, but my whole life has been filled with a lot of tribulation, too much for a young person. And my mom and I went out, we went to this like vegan place in downtown Bethesda, and it was just a fantastic feeling knowing I'm on the brink of entering this beautiful chapter in my life of full financial independence and ability to travel and do whatever. And I'm sounding, like a 180 turn around from crying on the phone to my mom last night about the disappointing thing that did indeed happen. Like, my bargain came true. I guess I made a bargain with the universe, whatever you call it, and my bargain came true. And it was just kind of like deja vu, because it happened in a very similar way on the way to Paris from DC and getting right there. And I don't think I have to make it very clear, but I think it's like kind of, if you see my iPod posts, like it's kind of obvious. But I landed back in Paris. It's like Stephanie, you did it. Like, this is your home now. Be grateful for that much. But it's still really, really hard when you have found someone that, screw me, like, well, not that, it's when you found someone that you feel so wholeheartedly comfortable with, who, I've been through so many things in my life that I really value my solitude, I value my time being alone, and the fact that I liked this person infiltrating that speaks volumes to me. And no matter what I do, no matter what happens, no matter the reality of the situation, the universe just keeps tossing me this crap like, nope, this is it. And it's very conflicting, and it's very and you get to a point where you don't really care what anyone says, and you just handle it your own way. Because the way that I handle it is, I know that my forever, guaranteed, is Paris. And she said that to me at the bar 3 years ago when I was crying about the same thing. And she told me in 2 years, this all goes away. She was a year off, but I understand now what she meant, what she said. Because for me, I know people don't get it, but as long as I have, I want to buy a home here, I want to buy a real apartment, I want to have my friends over and host them, I want to get back to traveling the world, I want to share my art, share my writing, and have all these goals and enjoy my leisurely walks and my cafe days and cooking and photography. If I have all those things, everything's going to be okay. And the great thing is, this is just the beginning.